Jumping right into today's video. Today I'm changing the power steering pump on my girlfriend's 2012 Honda Accord. This car has 200,000 miles on. The power steering pump is giving off a really loud whine, and it's coming from the pump itself. So I'm gonna be changing out that pump today. Right over here, I got the pump. I actually just got this off Amazon. I'll put a link down below. I think it was like 60, 70 bucks. And then I got the new O-rings. One of these O-rings I'm not gonna use because it already came under that guy. It goes between that fitting and the power steering pump itself. And then I got two of these guys. This works for Honda. So I got two of those. I don't think I'm gonna need both. I'm probably gonna need one. I'm gonna be changing out this power steering pump today, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. First things first, you gotta loosen the tensioner pulley. That is this guy right here. I'll get a light so you guys can see it. That little bolt right there where the tip of the light is, right there. That is the tensioner pulley. So that is a 14 millimeter bolt. Next, you're gonna remove that bolt there. There's another bolt right there. They're both 14 millimeter. So we're gonna remove this hose first. I do have this little crimp thing, just so I don't make a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and crimp on here. I'll also link these down below. These will help a little bit. I'm not saying they'll stop all the fluid, but they'll help. This hose was swapped out by a company that changed the reservoir here because the reservoir was cracked prior to this. So your hose will probably look different than this. Before you fully disconnect it, put some towels under here just so you don't make a mess. Especially because your alternator's right there. No reason to get that all wet with power steering fluid if you don't have to. Yep, see, that little come out there. And now we're gonna remove this one. This is a 10 millimeter. Gonna wiggle this. As you see, it's making a little progress there. Pop it off. Power steering pump is still filled with the power steering fluid, so be careful as you remove it, as it is dripping all over the place. Anytime I remove something that has an O-ring on it, I always like to replace it. Especially inspect and then replace. This one does look good, but you never know. There could be a small crack in it or something. So I'll link down below the O-rings. Fill out a little power steering fluid on your fingers to lube up this O-ring. There you go. All right, now we are ready for the new power steering pump. Just to show y'all a little before and after of how old and crusty this factory one is here compared to this new one. Pretty good. Engine bay is gonna look a lot cleaner. Go ahead and somewhat line it up. And get this on there just so it don't make a mess. Go ahead and tighten that down. Oh yeah, that looks great already. Put in the top bolt, just thread it in by hand. let's get the bottom bolt. Make sure they're tight. That one. This one. Lastly, put these back under here and reconnect the hose. Oh, that sprayed fluid out. Take your tool, get it back on that pulley, tensioner pulley. There you go. Loosen it back up. And then make sure your belt, oh, yep, see, my belt is not fully on the tensioner pulley here. There we go. All right, and look over your belt system to ensure that the pulley is on everything. So, alternator, good. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's on the alternator. And it's on the, ooh, see right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's actually off right there. It's off the crank a little bit down there at the bottom. So just keep messing with it. Make sure the pulley is fully set on all, make sure the belt is fully set on all the pulleys, or else you're gonna shred the belt and you're gonna have a big issue. So you can see right here, this is the reservoir. Right there's the low, right there's the high. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up to the high, because as I bleed the system, air bubbles are slowly gonna start coming out, and I want the fluid in there to replenish it as it goes away. So there we go. And then to bleed the system, you're simply just gonna start the car and full lock your wheels and tires each side. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see it's already went down some as it sucks some fluid into the pump. I know it's obviously splashing around a lot, but you can see that it keeps going below. So next what you gotta do is you're gonna full lock your wheels, and I'll show you guys that now. That'll bleed all the air out of the system. You can see it's actually much higher now. So I'm gonna turn the car off and see what the level's at. See right there, the air level's actually pretty, or the fluid level's actually pretty good. I'm gonna pull this just to make sure there's no air stuck up in there. And there you go. That's how you change out your power steering pump.